Carnegie Mellon University is a private research university in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The university began as the Carnegie Technical Schools, founded by Andrew Carnegie in 1900. In 1912, the school became the Carnegie Institute of Technology and began granting four-year degrees. In 1967, the Carnegie Institute of Technology merged with the Mellon Institute of Industrial Research to form Carnegie Mellon University. The university's 140-acre main campus is 3 miles from downtown Pittsburgh and abuts the Carnegie Museums of Pittsburgh, the main branch of the Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh, the Carnegie Music Hall, Schenley Park, Phipps Conservatory and Botanical Gardens, the Pittsburgh Golf Club, and the campus of the University of Pittsburgh in the city's Oakland and Squirrel Hill neighborhoods, partially extending into Shadyside. Carnegie Mellon has 7 colleges and independent schools: the College of Engineering, College of Fine Arts, Dietrich College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Mellon College of Science, Tepper School of Business, John Heinz III College and the School of Computer Science. Carnegie Mellon fields 17 varsity athletic teams, most of which compete in the University Athletic Association Conference of the NCAA Division III. History: post-Civil War industrialists accumulated unprecedented wealth, and some were eager to found institutions in their names as part of philanthropy campaigns using portions of their vast wealth. Washington Duke at Duke University, Ezra Cornell at Cornell University, Johns Hopkins at Johns Hopkins University, Leland Stanford at Stanford University, John D. Rockefeller at the University of Chicago, and Cornelius Vanderbilt at Vanderbilt University are several notable examples of Andrew Carnegie's Gospel of Wealth mentality, and Carnegie Mellon University is one such result. Institutional formation: the Carnegie Technical Schools were founded in 1900 in Pittsburgh by the Scottish-American industrialist and philanthropist, Andrew Carnegie, who wrote the time-honored words, "My heart is in the work," when he donated the funds to create the institution. Carnegie's vision was to open a vocational training school for the sons and daughters of working-class Pittsburghers. Carnegie was inspired by the Pratt Institute in Brooklyn, New York, founded by industrialist Charles Pratt in 1887, modeling many aspects for his own school from Pratt. 3 consultants were retained to direct the design of the curriculum and campus. Among them was Clifford B. Connolly, a pioneer of vocational education and future Pennsylvania Commissioner of Labor and Industry. In 1912, the institution changed its name to Carnegie Institute of Technology and began offering 4-year degrees. During this time, CIT consisted of 4 constituent schools: the School of Fine and Applied Arts, the School of Apprentices and Journeymen, the School of Science and Technology, and the Margaret A. Morrison Carnegie School for Women. The Mellon Institute of Industrial Research was founded in 1913 by brothers Andrew Mellon and Richard B. Mellon in honor of their father, Thomas Mellon, the patriarch of the Mellon family. The institute began as a research organization which performed work for government and industry on contract, and was initially established as a department within the University of Pittsburgh. In 1927, the Mellon Institute incorporated as an independent non-profit. In 1938, the Mellon Institute's iconic building was completed and it moved to the new location. In 1967, with support from Paul Mellon, Carnegie Tech merged with the Mellon Institute of Industrial Research to become Carnegie Mellon University. Carnegie Mellon's coordinate women's college, the Margaret Morrison Carnegie College, closed in 1973 and merged its academic programs with the rest of the university. The industrial research mission of the Mellon Institute survived the merger as the Carnegie Mellon Research Institute and continued doing work on contract to industry and government. CMRI closed in 2001 and its programs were subsumed by other parts of the university or spun off into independent entities. Campus Carnegie Mellon's 140-acre main campus is 3 miles from downtown Pittsburgh, between Shenley Park and the Squirrel Hill, Shady Side, and Oakland neighborhoods. Carnegie Mellon is bordered to the west by the campus of the University of Pittsburgh. Carnegie Mellon owns 81 buildings in the Oakland and Squirrel Hill neighborhoods of Pittsburgh. For decades, the center of student life on campus was Skibo Hall, the university's student union. Built in the 1950s, Skibo Hall's design was typical of mid-century modern architecture, but was poorly equipped to deal with advances in computer and internet connectivity. The original Skibo was razed in the summer of 1994 and replaced by a new student union that is fully Wi-Fi enabled. Known as University Center, the building was dedicated in 1996. In 2014, Carnegie Mellon rededicated the University Center as the Cohorn University Center in recognition of the 8th president of the university, Jared Cohorn. A large grassy area known as the Cut forms the backbone of the campus, with a separate grassy area known as the Mall running perpendicular. The Cut was formed by filling in a ravine with soil from a nearby hill that was leveled to build the College of Fine Arts building. The northwestern part of the campus was acquired from the United States Bureau of Mines in the 1980s. In 2006, Carnegie Mellon trustee Jill Gansman Krause donated the 80-foot-tall sculpture Walking to the Sky, which was placed the lawn facing Forbes Avenue between the Cohorn University Center and Warner Hall. The sculpture was controversial for its placement, the general lack of input that the campus community had, and its aesthetic appeal. In April 2015, Carnegie Mellon University, in collaboration with Jones Lang LaSalle, announced the planning of a second office space structure, alongside the Robert Mehrabian Collaborative Innovation Center, an upscale and full-service hotel, and retail and dining development along Forbes Avenue. This complex will connect to the Tepper Quadrangle, the Hines College, the Tata Consultancy Services Building, and the Gates Hillman Center to create an innovation corridor on the university campus. The effort is intended to continue to attract major corporate partnerships to create opportunities in research, teaching, and employment with students and faculty. Campus architecture and design. The campus began to take shape in the Beaux Arts architecture style of Henry Hornbostel, winner of the 1904 competition to design the original institution and later the founder of what is now the Carnegie Mellon School of Architecture. There was little change to the campus between the First and Second World War. A 1938 master plan by Gibbons and Keeley suggested acquisition of new land along Forbes Avenue, but the plan was not fully implemented. The period starting with the construction of the Graduate School of Industrial Administration building and ending with Wien Hall saw the institutional change from Carnegie Institute of Technology to Carnegie Mellon University. New facilities were needed to respond to the university's growing national reputation in artificial intelligence, business, robotics and the arts. In addition, an expanding student population resulted in a need for improved facilities for student life, athletics and libraries. The campus finally expanded to Forbes Avenue from its original land along Shenley Park. A ravine long known as the Cut was gradually filled into campus level, joining the Mall as a major campus open space. The buildings of this era reflect current attitudes toward architectural style. The international style, with its rejection of historical tradition and its emphasis on functionalism and expression of structure, had been in vogue in urban settings since the 1930s. It came late to the Carnegie campus because of the hiatus in building activity and a general reluctance among all institutions of higher education to abandon historical styles. By the 1960s, it was seen as a way to accomplish the needed expansion and at the same time give the campus a new image. Distinction through technology. During the 1970s and 1980s, the tenure of University President Richard Syatt witnessed a period of unparalleled growth and development. The research budget soared from roughly $12 million annually in the early 1970s to more than $110 million in the late 1980s. The work of researchers in new fields like robotics and software engineering helped the university build on its reputation for innovation and practical problem-solving. President Syatt stressed strategic planning and comparative advantage, pursuing opportunities in areas where Carnegie Mellon could outdistance its competitors. One example of this approach was the introduction of the university's Andrew computing network in the mid-1980s. This pioneering project, which linked all computers and workstations on campus, set the standard for educational computing and established Carnegie Mellon as a leader in the use of technology in education and research. On April 24, 1984, CMU.edu, Carnegie Mellon's Internet domain became one of the first 6.edu domain names. Present in the 1990s and into the 2000s, Carnegie Mellon solidified its status among American universities, consistently ranking in the top 25 in the national U.S. News & World Report rankings, and in the top 60 amongst universities worldwide. Carnegie Mellon is distinct in its interdisciplinary approach to research and education, through the establishment of programs and centers that are outside the limitations of departments or colleges. The university has established leadership in fields such as computational finance, information systems, cognitive sciences, management, arts management, product design, behavioral economics, human-computer interaction, entertainment technology, and decision science. Within the past 2 decades, the university has built a new university center, theater and drama building, business school building, student union and several dormitories. Baker Hall was renovated in the early 2000s, and new chemistry labs were established in Doherty Hall soon after. Several computer science buildings, such as Newell-Simon Hall, also were established, renovated or renamed in the early 2000s. The university has most recently completed building the Gates-Hillman complex and continues renovating historic academic and residence halls. The Gates-Hillman complex, opened for occupancy on August 11, 2009, sits on a 5.6-acre site on the university's west campus, surrounded by Syatt Hall, the Purnell Center for the Arts, Doherty Hall, Newell-Simon Hall, Smith Hall, Hamburg Hall and the Robert Mehrabian Collaborative Innovation Center. It contains 318 offices as well as labs, computer clusters, lecture halls, classrooms and a 255-seat auditorium. The Gates-Hillman complex was made possible by a $20 million lead gift from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and an additional $10 million grant from the Henry L. Hillman Foundation. The Gates-Hillman complex and the Purnell Center for the Arts are connected by the Randy Pausch Memorial Footbridge. On April 15, 1997, Jared L. Cohorn, former dean of the Yale School of Forestry and Environmental Studies, was elected president by Carnegie Mellon's Board of Trustees. During Cohorn's presidency, Carnegie Mellon continued its trajectory of innovation and growth. His strategic plan aimed to leverage the university's strengths to benefit society in the areas of biotechnology and life sciences, information and security technology, environmental science and practices, the fine arts and humanities, and business and public policy. In 2006, following negotiations between President Cohorn and South Australian Premier Mike Rann, CMU opened a campus of the Hines College in the historic Torrens building in Adelaide, Australia. President Cohorn's term ended on June 30, 2013, after which he returned to the faculty at Carnegie Mellon. On July 1, 2003, Carnegie Mellon launched HiNSP Re-Innovation, a $1 billion comprehensive fundraising campaign. Half of the campaign goal is intended for the endowment to provide long-lasting support for faculty, students and breakthrough innovations. The campaign brought in a total of $1.19 billion, with $578.5 million going toward Carnegie Mellon's endowment. It also enabled the university to establish 31 endowed professorships, 97 endowed fellowships and 250 endowed scholarships. On September 7, 2011, William S. Dietrich II, the former chairman of Dietrich Industries, Inc., a subsidiary of Worthington Industries, Inc., pledged a gift of $265 million. Effective on October 6, 2011, upon his death. In response to this gift, Carnegie Mellon renamed the College of Humanities of Social Sciences as the Mariana Brown Dietrich College of Humanities and Social Sciences after William Dietrich's mother. New York's Mayor Michael R. Bloomberg, and New York University's President John Sexton on April 23, 2012, announced a historic agreement between New York City, New York's MTA, and a consortium of world-class academic institutions and private technology companies that will lead to the creation in New York of a Center for Urban Science and Progress. The Center for Urban Science and Progress is an applied science research institute which will be a partnership of top institutions from around the globe, led by New York University with a consortium of world-class universities including the University of Warwick, Carnegie Mellon University, the City University of New York, the Indian Institute of Technology Bombay, and the University of Toronto. In September 2012, Carnegie Mellon announced the construction of the Sherman and Joyce Bowie Scott Hall on the Pittsburgh campus. The new building will be situated between Hammerschlag Hall, Roberts Hall, and Wien Hall and will house the university-wide Wilton E. Scott Institute for Energy Innovation, a new nanotechnology research center, the Institute for Complex Engineered Systems, and the Biomedical Engineering Department. Further, in November 2013, Carnegie Mellon announced a $67 million gift from David Tepper, who previously donated $55 million, to develop the Tepper Quadrangle on the North Campus. The Tepper Quad will include a new Tepper School of Business facility across Forbes Avenue from a renovated and expanded Hines College as well as other university-wide buildings and a welcome center which will serve as a public gateway to the university. Alongside the Tepper Quad and Hamburg Hall, Carnegie Mellon will construct an innovation center with a $35 million gift from Tata Consultancy Services which will partner with Carnegie Mellon to develop technology and business solutions. On February 5, 2013, Carnegie Mellon announced the selection of Subhra Suresh, Director of the National Science Foundation and Dean of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology School of Engineering, as its ninth president effective July 1, 2013. Peer institutions of Carnegie Mellon's institutional research and analysis program include Caltech, Cornell, Duke, Emory, Georgia Tech, MIT, Northwestern, Princeton, Rice, RPI, Stanford, University of Pennsylvania and Washington University. Admissions. For the class of 2019, 24% of the 20,547 applicants were admitted. For the incoming class of 2013-2014, the Pittsburgh campus received a record 33,008 unique applicants and admitted 5,864. 1,415 students enrolled in the class of 2017. In 2013, the most selective undergraduate college was the School of Computer Science, which admitted only 6.8% of total applicants. The largest college, in terms of enrollment, is the College of Engineering with 400 students in the class of 2017, followed by the Dietrich College of Humanities and Social Sciences with 265, and the College of Fine Arts with 260. The smallest college in terms of total undergraduate enrollment is the Tepper School of Business, with 80. Carnegie Mellon enrolls students from all 50 states and the District of Columbia, and 15.6% of the students are citizens of countries other than the United States, representing more than 40 countries. About 96.3% of first-year students enrolled in 2009 returned for their second year, and 72.7% of students in the class of 2010 graduated within 4 years. Undergraduate tuition is $49,610 and room and board is $12,830 plus additional costs. Carnegie Mellon graduates 62% of its undergraduate students in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields, the 13th highest percentage in the United States amongst national research universities. Rankings and reputation. Carnegie Mellon University is ranked 24th in the world according to Times Higher Education of London, and 65th among the top universities in the world by QS World University Rankings in their 2014-15 rankings. Nationally, U.S. News & World Report ranks Carnegie Mellon tied for 23rd among American research universities in 2016. U.S. News also ranked Carnegie Mellon first for graduate studies in computer science, fourth for graduate studies in engineering, seventh for graduate studies in fine arts, ninth for graduate studies in public affairs, ninth for graduate studies in statistics, 19th for graduate studies in economics, 20th for graduate studies in business, and 21st for graduate studies in psychology in 2015. The undergraduate business program is ranked second for management information systems, second for production, operations and quantitative analysis, seventh for supply chain management, eighth for finance, and tied for seventh as an undergraduate business program overall. The undergraduate engineering program at colleges that offer doctorates as the highest degree was ranked tied for sixth overall, third for computer engineering, ninth for environmental engineering, and 11th for material science engineering in 2016. In 2013, the school was given a peer-assessed academic reputation score of 4.2. tying it with UCLA and University of North Carolina at 19th nationally. Carnegie Mellon was named one of the new Ivies by Newsweek. In 2010, The Wall Street Journal ranked Carnegie Mellon first in computer science, fourth in finance, seventh in economics, 10th overall, and 21st in engineering according to job recruiters. Carnegie Mellon University ranks 9th among best engineering colleges by salary potential in the United States according to PayScale's 2014-15 study. In 2014, the Undergraduate School of Business, the Tepper School of Business, placed 17th in an annual ranking of U.S. undergraduate business schools by Bloomberg Business Week. In 2014, The Hollywood Reporter ranked the School of Drama number 3 in the world among undergraduate drama schools. In 2015, the same publication ranked the MFA program at the School of Drama number 5 in the world. In 2015, Carnegie Mellon University has been ranked the best information technology school in the United States. Carnegie Mellon is one of 62 elected members of the Association of American Universities and one of 25 members of the World Economic Forum Global University Leaders Forum.